Hi, and welcome to your favorite podcast, Real Estate Unleashed. I am your co-host, Bridget Quinn. You can find me on social media, B. Quinn Realtor.
And I'm Regan Hildebrand with the Home Team Realty Group. You can find me on social media at Realtor Regan.
Welcome for another episode.
Here we are. Yep. It's time of year. Getting a little longer days, right?
It is. Yeah. A little warmer weather. Shorts.
Warmer. Haven't transitioned to the shorts just yet for business attire. I need to get me some like the postal worker outfits, with the short sleeve button up, like kind of flowy, and then the cargo pants, the cargo shorts.
The old cargos. Cargos back in style.
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to Donnie Lassiter for always wearing cargos.
He never let them go out of style. He brought it back single-handedly. If you're out there, we know it. We know you're wearing them right now. If you're wearing pants at all.
That's a lot of assuming.
It is a lot of assuming, yeah. But, warmer weather means a little time for vacations and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even we as agents sometimes get out of the office.
We do?
Yeah, well, every once in a while.
Try to. A few days off here and there, maybe.
Yeah, I talked to a loan officer, shout out to Dudley, who was in the middle of Orlando this past, or I guess while we're filming, she's probably still there. And I was having to harass her, as we always do. Unfortunately, real estate doesn't sleep, even though we sometimes find ourselves at a cabana.
Yep. I haven't been at a cabana lately, but yes, in theory.
In theory, yeah.
Real estate doesn't stop.
No.
And part of those things in between doesn't really stop either, so.
No, that's, and we have these different little pieces, of course, that have to be all moving parts at once. You got the loan officers, you got the inspectors, you got just, timelines for closing and timelines for different contingency pieces and all this stuff.
Or maybe you're just in the showing phase or
Yeah. And anybody could at any point in time just blip out of here.
Yep.
And sometimes we get a little panic.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. You still have to find time though.
You do.
Yeah. We have to recharge our batteries, as do all the people
to be
involved.
the best that we can be for you, we need some mental health days at least.
Yeah, for
Some days there's not enough of those.
Yeah. And
to deal with what we deal with.
Right. I've known the lucky agents that can take like 3 months off in a year and then just restart later on, and it's not easy. Sometimes you just have to keep everything going. It's kind of like shutting down a nuclear power plant. It's a slow process to shut it down and a slow process to bring it back online.
Can't say that I've ever shut down a nuclear power plant, but
in a different lifetime. No, not a nuclear scientist.
No, not
I
at
just
all.
watched that Chernobyl documentary.
Oh,
that's all.
That's
where I get.
But yes.
All the
yes.
details.
Now I know that not all agents are the same, and everybody does their own thing. But I'm working together for several years and knowing you for even longer.
Yeah.
Kind of how we operate. And, if you're out of town and you're going to be out of town, you always are really good to let me know to say, or other agents in the firm to say, hey, I'm going to be out. And here's some clients I'm currently working with. Here's their numbers,
a little handoff. Yeah.
A little handoff for certain things. And
it does make it a lot easier, and we've all worked both sides of the deal where you run into an agent on the other side and suddenly you're bringing them an offer. Maybe if you're the buyer's agent, you're bringing them an offer and they respond back to say, sorry, I'm out of town, but I'll present it to the sellers as soon as possible. And I know what that feels like being on the other end.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. And you're like in a blind panic of, do I get my toes out of the sand and get back into the DocuSign, the dot loop, and get something done? Yeah. Do I whip out the iPad on the beach and try to do it from there?
Use it to help sun yourself.
Yeah, that's right. The reflection is beneficial. Then you can write the whole vacation off as a tax write-off.
You talked business.
You did business at the beach, and now that's your office. So the Airbnb becomes a tax adjustment or tax write-off. Maybe if you're
Hopefully
really creative.
IRS isn't listening.
Yeah. No, we're just spitballing here about the little possibilities of
but for sure,
real estate in the vacation world. I mean, it's difficult, but we do it all the time. To your point, we try to make it a team effort.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And I would say clients need to do the same, or, mine has been pretty good in the past, but just remember going forward, if you are going to be, out of town for a week or whatever, and maybe you're under contract already, let us know, and we can make sure that we've got the right parts going on our side too to accommodate. And, if we need to reach out to you, that we can still do that, or
right.
certain things, because the transaction doesn't stop just because you're on vacation too.
Exactly. Can't really put everything on hold.
No.
Much as we would like to. Yeah, I've got clients that are going to be out of vacation literally days before their closing date, but
A little too close for comfort for me.
it's
But
it's a little close. But yeah, just have some travel insurance.
yes,
Have some travel insurance just in case.
and
Never
put
know.
those air tags in the luggage.
Yeah, maybe put an air tag on the contract and the home inspector and the appraiser too, just to know where they are.
Mm-hmm.
God, it'd be awesome if we could track everybody's little movements. They wouldn't like that.
Big brother.
No, I would love sometimes to know when the appraiser's going to get my freaking appraisal back to me. Yeah.
Oh, that's a whole nother episode there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you like to do on vacation if you're not working?
I like to not work. That's it. I think as agents, we just have to, like you said, recharge our batteries, and sometimes the ability to. The best feeling is when you can set that auto reply in your inbox to "I will not have access to email or phone."
So you're in the boonies.
In a different country, and I didn't pay for the international plan on my phone intentionally. But like you're saying, though, if we have a good team, it doesn't really matter. It should be smooth.
Again, that's kind of like why I like where we're at. And again,
Yeah,
we have a good fit to, it's where if I'm not available, you can, or,
we
other
have enough agents in our office that we can usually find the right person to cover the right little
and
aspect.
if there's not always in our firm itself, I know that there's some other good ones out there that we can kind of count on.
Yeah, for sure. The networking piece. Gosh, I mean, I've ran into agents before that told me there is no one to cover my side of this thing, and I feel bad for them.
I mean, I know what that's like in the corporate world. If you're on vacation and there's nobody else to do your job, you're still fully expected to do it.
Yeah,
So
and we got out of that.
Yeah, thank God.
We got out of that for that reason, right?
Yeah. But at least for us, we kind of can set those expectations and whatnot and have you, and not really feel like it's a complete inconvenience.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. Same kind of thing. Like, what do you really want out of a vacation? Mm-hmm. Peace of mind, enjoyment.
I'd like some peace of mind every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you had now you've been to Ireland some and all that. Have you ever had to like craft an offer while overseas or
No.
completely out of
No.
your territory?
No.
Yeah.
I think the only offers I've ever had to do were just kind of like quick little mini vacations, like a weekend getaway sort of thing. And it was already sort of in the known, like, the clients had already seen the house, or they were in process of viewing it with me, and then maybe somebody else had shown, and then I kind of knew an offer was on the horizon, so kind of already planned for it, so I knew.
Yeah.
But it was just the fact that you have to stop what you're doing, take care of it, and try to get back in the mindset of being relaxed.
Yeah, you have to flip a switch, and sometimes
it's hard. Sometimes
it's not easy. Yeah, my panic mode is always like if I'm on an airplane, and of course, they say turn off all your devices, yada yada. My panic mode is what's going to be waiting for me when I turn the device back on. That's my anxiety level. Mm-hmm. But there's medications for that nowadays. Better life through pharmaceuticals. And that's a callback to my previous career.
Yes.
Yeah, I know all the pharmaceuticals. Thanks, Walgreens. But yeah, we take a vacation. We try to relax. We try to unwind. But I think we were, again, biggest message is like we know that we got people ourselves cover, or if having a good group of agents that network. I was talking to another agent in our firm yesterday, and she said, I have never had this experience where I knew that people would cover for me in her previous firm. Yeah, that's sad, but yeah,
It is sad.
we've been there. It's a human element. Yeah.
Well, and on that note,
On that note, we're going to take a little vacation right now for the next 7 days, then we'll be back.
yes,
Hit the subscribe button to get notified, and that little bell too there, so you know when all the new episodes hit.
absolutely.
And take us with you on
everything
your
in
vacation.
between,
Yeah.
you never know.
Yeah.
You can listen to us while you're on vacation.
That's right. You can. There's nothing wrong with that.
Maybe
AirPods
binge.
and iPads.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, follow us on social media at Real Estate Unleashed on TikTok and Instagram.
Yep.
And you can find me on social media at Realtor Regan.
And you can find me at B. Quinn Realtor. And as always, we'll catch you next time.
Thanks, guys.